According to Hagman et al. 2017, building organizational connectivity means using a vision to create an emotional connection for employees. Even more specifically, it means building an emotional connection for each employee as an individual. It is the ability to bring a concept, your vision, to life, and for each employee to understand the impact of their behaviors and actions. We can measure it through loyalty and the willingness of employees to extend the effort to help the organization reach its vision and execute on its strategy. Page 102. This project will assess the team's engagement, investment, and motivation to take the stairs two at a time to achieve the vision of Ecstatic Dance San Diego through the perspective of leadership partner Dennis Emmenheiser. Ecstatic Dance San Diego is a franchise or regional version of the parent organization Ecstatic Dance, TM, that was started in Hawaii by Tyler Blank in the year 2000. Ecstaticdance.org states their mission statement as, Ecstatic Dance is what you make of it. We will come back to that phrase specifically. A free-form movement space where dance expands, spirit activates, boundaries melt, boredom ceases, creativity breaks out, hope happens, beauty flows, communities collaborate, ritual is reinvented, harmony resonates, the beat deepens as an electronic tapestry of world rhythms weave us together as individuals within a greater family. The first thing you might think upon seeing this vision statement is, wow, that is quite long. And it is filled with an abundance of feeling words. This vision isn't the best vision statement from my perspective because of the broadness and how long it kind of drones on. It's easy to lose the person in the vision, easier to lose the vision than it is to visualize it. This vision also seems a bit more like a mission statement in that it's describing what we do in every dance rather than what we're trying to create. We realized through this project that other leaders were also confused in the difference between a vision and a mission statement, so we'll go into that deeper. The assignment was to conduct and record an interview with a stakeholder of the organization to which I have a connection. The person I have interviewed is Dennis Emmenheiser. Dennis, who is one of the 4 partners in leadership for Ecstatic Dance San Diego. Dennis and I are partners, 2 out of 4, in leadership of the Ecstatic Dance San Diego team, which means we split the necessary tasks to make the dance run efficiently every month. Dennis has been in a leadership position since 2012. He handles the financial administration tasks, as well as having expert power in aesthetics, construction, graphic design, sound design, and all very necessary departments. This class is very focused on the interaction between leaders and employees in making the vision statement come to life. However, there's no mention of business structures which have a horizontal hierarchical topology, such as our Ecstatic Dance. Our team is run by a balanced board of directors which partner equally in benefits and workload, as well as having a balanced share of votes in decision making. These are some of the advantages I found of this flat or horizontal structure. Employees have more responsibility and independence. It improves communication and interaction amongst employees. It is faster to implement new practices or ideas with less risk of error, according to Friedman 2022, paragraph 19. This horizontal power structure benefits the investment of each leader and that we are all equally invested in the organization's outcome and results, which creates more organizational commitment. When asked how he connected and engaged with the vision of Ecstatic Dance from the parent organization that we reviewed earlier, he responded that the vision statement felt partially in alignment with his view, but also one part did not feel aligned. He said the vision felt dated, but the aims are still the same. It's more that leadership needs to clear up some languaging. Specifically, the term "what you make of it" is too vague and vacacious vacuous of a term for a vision statement, and misses an important point that drives Dennis's personal motivation for working towards the mission. When it was written, it was a little too vague and didn't set goals or specifics towards what we were doing. He feels that his own vision took the dance to the next level. As a visionary leader, he sees the goals more outlined can be better. If the goals are more outlined, they can be better achieved by the vision, according to our interview. There is some evidence through this quote here that he also has some confusion between the vision and mission statement, which shows not a deep connection with the vision statement. Employee ownership. What does it mean for us? Employee ownership, according to 7 Dimensions 2015, is when a company offers shares to its employees or another form of security that can be transferred to shares. According to Dennis, the investment in the project comes from being invested emotionally in the vision. Due to our horizontal hierarchy structure, we are balanced in our efforts to build the company because we have equal profits, but the pay is so low that it doesn't really motivate the employees to build in their off time, which has been one of the issues in reconnecting our organization with the new mission and new vision statement. Also, the investment in the project comes from being invested emotionally in the vision. We are all motivated not by financial needs and gains, but by the vision and the results of the project benefiting us and our community immensely. It could be that we're just doing what we love and that's what motivates us, but it's also the power of doing it as a team and not feeling that the load is entirely on one person's shoulders. However, Dennis did mention that he had personal feelings of ownership, which increased because at one point in the last 10 years, he was carrying all of the workload on his own, which made him feel more of authority figure in the organization because of the amount of time invested and when he was managing all parts, that expert power made him feel more invested as if this was his project bringing on other people. So his goal currently is to work towards a balanced feeling of ownership over the project. Organizational connectivity. If an organization, the question is, how has the leadership of the organization managed to build organizational connectivity and emotional connection for the employees? If an organization's leaders can help employees connect their hearts to a vision, then the job takes on new meaning and commitment to the organization increases as a result, according to Hageman 2017. Actions that we take to connect with our vision statement and our mission include meetings in person. Regular meetings can create a sense of purpose and also give us short-term goals that keep us motivated. Our problem-solving style also makes the team feel more connected. For example, we didn't agree on how to problem solve one situation, and instead of creating tension around it, we kind of turned it into a little bit of a joke to increase the lightness of the disagreement. Organizational disconnectedness. Hageman 2017 states that lack of unity is one of the major obstacles to actualizing the vision. While I agree that 2 visions is a D vision, Dennis sees it differently, and his explanation helped me understand in a new way. He shared, we can have personal values that are different and represent different manifestations in the organization, but still come together and bring together what is best for the event at the end of the day. These differences in opinions and values prevent groupthink or followership and control. He feels that while his values are not in alignment with the rest of the team's vision of the aesthetic, an important part of our organization, he can be a visionary leader using the knowledge he has from his degree in interior design and architecture to help shape the new vision statement that we will create together. Which leads me to my last slide, ways to improve. While these differences in opinion are not a negative, as long as the organization and event is held in higher priority than the individual, there is something to be said for not aligning with the language of a vision statement. One of the issues is that we are under new leadership. Over 20 years after the original statement was created, we have only inherited the values and vision of the parent statement. But as new leaders of our own regional version, we can collaborate to redefine and refine the vision to best fit the current leadership and reflect on how the organization has evolved. This will be our next task. Thank you for inspiring us with this lesson.